Coach Ren, you're okay with your microphone? Are you okay?
Yeah, okay na ako.
All right. Sige, we'll... Coach Ariel, go na tayo. Start na tayo.
Yes, please.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Phil Oil Flying V Sports Blackwater Elite in the Spotlight webinar. Our very first guest for this webinar is none other than Florendo Renren Ritualo Jr. Now, this dude was shooting the daylights out of hoops when he was in San Beda and all the way to LaSalle and to the PBA. He was drafted 8th overall in the 2002 PBA draft. And this dude, Rookie of the Year yan, PBA 2002, Mr. Quality Minutes the next year, 2-time All-Star, 4-time UAP champion, UAP Rookie of the Year, UAP Most Valuable Player sa finals in 2001, Mythical 5 selection 4 times, and he had his number 4 retired by De La Salle University. How about that? Hindi pa tayo nagtatapos yan. 3-time PBL champion din yan. PBL Most Valuable Player, Mythical 5 selection, and was named to the PBL's 20 Greatest Players list. Grabe. Grabe naman. No? So, by page 21, Talk and Text, the Powerade Tigers, Meralco, and Shapinas. No? Most recently, and I don't think this is out yet in the public, he was an assistant coach for the Adamson Soaring Falcons. We're going to hear more from Coach Renren, what he's doing now. But here we are, Coach Renren Ritualo. Coach, good afternoon. Coach Renren. Coach
Hello,
Ren.
Coach.
Coach Renren, nawala si Coach
Are you
Renren.
there?
Hindi naman sayang
Hello.
yung pakilala. Coach Renren. Nawala si Coach. Coach Ariel, nawala si Renren. Okay,
Ayan na, ayan na.
Yan na, Coach
Ayan
Renren.
na.
We want to thank all those who are attending this webinar. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat, sa mga participants natin. Coach Renren, are you online, Coach? Hello. Some technical problems. Sandali lang po.
Hello.
Coach Ren, you there? Ayan, Coach
Yeah.
Renren.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm back. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Rick. Yeah, good afternoon, guys.
Introduction ko sa'yo.
Good afternoon, Coach.
All right. Coach Ren, you might want to tell our participants what you're working on right now. Tell them all about Aklan Sports.
Oh, yeah. I'm with Aklan Sports now. It's with the Aklan group of companies. Actually, ito pending na for a year or two now. So now I'm not with Adamson Soaring Falcons anymore since last January. So nag-usap kami ni JP Aklan, who's the owner of the Aklan group of companies. Now I'm working with their Aklan Sports and the Aklan Sports Skills Factory. Dapat we'll launch it last April. We should have like basketball camps and mga leagues. We sponsor 500 players and we have 10 coaches na kami lahat nagpo-provide for the players na dapat magkakaroon kami liga nung last April 18. Pero of course, because this happened, the COVID-19 happened, medyo na push lang. Sana after all this COVID-19, ma-push through na yun.
Coach, you were saying itong paligan ng Aklan Sports, may mga 500 participants. Ano to? Mga collegiate? Out of school? Paano ba to?
It starts 12 years old to 18 years old. So by age group yon. So each coach namin, they handle 4 teams. So different age groups yon. 12 to 13, 15 to 16, 17 to 18, and so they handle 4 teams, which consists of what? 12 to 15 players each team. Tapos we give them uniforms. Some, syempre, hindi naman ina-expect na lahat may mga rubber shoes yung mga bata. We give them also rubber shoes for
Wow.
them to participate. Yeah. Because yun, dapat opening namin nung April 18, we did lahat na reservations and everything. But syempre, due to the lockdown, push through lang. Pero that's our ultimate goal. Have some leagues, and then after that, we'll provide a place, a platform, a basketball court na we're building na we can train players, hold mga liga. So, yun yung plans. Tapos, syempre, I'm the sports director
Nice.
for this basketball na alam natin. And moving forward, syempre, we'll tap also volleyball, football, tennis, and other sports also. So, yun, with the help of my other friends and some coaches na kilala natin in that sports, magtutulong-tulong kami.
Coach Renren, you might wanna mention the people behind Aklan Sports para mabigyan naman puri at pugay itong mga taong to.
Well, yung si Sir JP Aklan talaga, we started kasi I train I train kids, I train pros, I train college players, personalized training. So nagkakaroon kami na we develop relationships, we develop trust. So si JP, I trained his son. Tapos during the years, through the years, we've been talking and talking and talking until eventually yung vision ko, yung vision niya nagsama. So now nandito ako ngayon, fast forward here in Aklan group of companies. That's why he hired me because I gained trust through basketball also, of course, training his kids na is doing well. Tapos, syempre, doon ko nakukuha yung mga contacts ko. So, I mean, yung trust ng ibang parents, like other parents also trust me also na, oh, what will we do here? Anong gagawin namin if we face this situation with our kids or the kid itself na I talk to them. So, doon ko narating to, kung nasaan ako ngayon.
Nice. Para dun sa mga ating participants, in case you don't know, etong si Renren Ritualo hindi lang very active sa sports. Up to very recently, sila nung kanyang wife, meron silang preschool dito sa South Triangle area. Coach Renren, why did you decide to open that? I understand it's no longer open, but that bold step, education also.
Yeah. Well, syempre, sobrang tinatak sa akin ng mother ko na education is very important. They can take anything or everything from you, but yung education, your diploma stays with you. So after graduating, me and my wife, hindi ko pa siya wife then, we're classmates in Lasal. Actually, may degree in Lasal, is guidance counseling and psychology major. So early childhood siya. So sa education department talaga. So after how many years that I graduated, kasi I graduated 2002, tapos I entered the PBA. After 5 years, 2007, yung wife ko, we talked, she's planning to open up a school kasi she's a preschool teacher for 7 years. So sabi ko, sige, I can join. Then we put up that school, 2007, April 14, and it lasted 11 years. So we helped a lot of kids. Tapos dun ko rin na-develop yung kasi integrated sports also dun sa school. So nagkaroon ako ng basketball camps, which caters for 4-year-olds, which for preschool, it's so tough. At first, of course, syempre, pag hindi mo so, I shared my experiences, my skills na natutunan ko through the years, using that platform, yung preschool namin, I had basketball camps. Even though I was still playing in the PBA, I was training kids, yung mga students namin doon, 4 to 6 years old. So, yun, doon ko na-develop yung love for teaching and for coaching.
Wow, ibang klaseng fulfillment yan, Coach.
Yes, Actually, I was inspired by the parents. Yung mga complimented, mga comments and syempre mga criticism ng parents, parang na-challenge ako tapos I found myself improving and that's why I ended up with the help of si Nardi Madrasto contacted me to do a shooting training for his player na si Rome De La Rosa. So that that all started everything, yung personalized training ko sa shooting.
Okay. So kung medyo dun nabuo yung idea mo sa pagpasok ng teaching and coaching, etong pagpasok mo ng Adamson University, was that your first into really formal coaching?
Yes, actually nung pa-retire na ako sa PBA in the pro ranks. I was with Air 21 with Coach Franz. I was under Coach Franz. I think half of my life I was under Coach Franz. So I really grew up with the Pumaran system. So yun yung he told me that kung anong plans ko in the future if I want to enter coaching, gusto niya isama niya ako sa assistant staff niya. I mean sa assistant coaching staffs niya. So yun, from there on, syempre iniisip ko siya. Nung nag-retire ako, running my school, or I'm doing basketball camps, I'm organizing basketball leagues. I was
Pardon lang sa technical difficulties, guys. Medyo
individual, ordinary people, or mga office na sobrang obsessed as in morning, 10 in the evening, mga naglalabas na.
nawala si Coach Renren. Take natin, may technical.
Wala.
Coach Ren, nandyan ka? Habang wala pa si Coach Ren, we want to thank the participants, Ryan La Rosa, Roel Pascual, Paulo Pagkalinawan, Mark Barrera, Manolo Cabibian, Leo Arigue, Emilio Lagyap, Emerito Paredes, Karen Fontanilla, Shintao Wu. Thank you for joining the Phil Oil Flying V Sports Blackwater Elite in the Spotlight featuring Coach Renren Ritualo. Let's wait for nagko-connect si Coach. Coach,
Yeah,
we're back.
So continuing, doon nag-open up yung ideas ko and everything na parang gusto ko i-pursue na mag-coach, mag-organize ng leagues. Then, Coach Franz called me up December 2015 na actually, hindi pa siya yung unang tumawag sa akin eh.
Oh, sino? Secret ba yan? Coach na wala kayo, Coach. Coach, sorry, wala. Sa mga attendees natin, hindi lang kayo questions niyo ha. We'll have a Q&A later.
Wala pang kumukontak sa akin. Alam mo sabi ko, well, the following day, tumawag sa akin si Coach Franz.
Coach Ren, nawawala kayo, Coach. Coach Ren, nawawala kayo. Guys, please bear with us. Technical difficulties. Tanong lang kayo ng mga inyong itatanong dyan sa chat room natin. We will get to that later. While Coach Renren is trying to figure out the technical difficulties here. Dyan lang muna kayo. Sa mga attendees natin, mag-abang-abang lang kayo. Meron tayong mga ibang In the Spotlight episodes from Phil Oil Flying Blackwater Elite over the coming days. We'll have the Nieto brothers, Matt and Mike Nieto, and some more others. Coach Ren, go. Coach?
Yeah, I'm back. Puputol eh. Yeah, hello, I'm back.
Sige lang, go.
Oh, yun.
Hindi ko nang tumawag sa'yo, Coach. Before Coach Ren.
Alumni ng Yeah, taga Lasal siya. Isang alumni of Lasal. I don't want to say his name na. So, nagkaroon, sinabi niya, oh, Ren, you're joining Adams and Farm. Sabi ko, ha? Sabi ko, "Oo nga." Saan niyo nakuha yun? I don't even know it. Parang wala pa nagsasabi sa akin noon. Then yun, yeah. The following day, early, mga 10 the morning, sabi, tumawag sa akin si Coach Franz. Sabi niya, Ren, lunch tayo. Okay, Coach. Sige. Tapos yun, we had lunch. Tapos yun na. In-inform niya ako, invited me. Tapos sabi ko, okay. Sabi ko, I'm gonna ask my wife and tell her first. Tapos yun, okay na. The next, fast forward January 2016, first training day namin.
Coach, obviously, iba yung mentality sa pagpasok ng coaching. Medyo
Yes.
hindi pa hinog to mga batang to. Personally, ano mga adjustments na ginawa mo sa sarili mo para mapunta sa tamang coaching? At ano role mo sa staff ni Coach Franz?
Ako, we had specific roles until nag-expand na siya. So ako, pinatutukan niya sa akin yung guards at first. The guards, yung mga point guards, shooting guards, small forward, some power forwards na kayang may agility or may kayang gumalaw sa guard. So, pinatutukan niya sa akin yun. Tapos, after a while, it expanded. Naging, parang, he let me, parang, pinakawalan niya ako. Parang sabi niya, sige, handle the team B. Team B, yung mga reserves namin na upcoming. Ako yung head coach sa Father Martin, yung mga minor leagues. So yun, mga summer league, pinapahandle niya ako. Tapos he made me run practices. Tapos until major league na yung UAAP, talaga, sa offensive side ako, yung mga plays, kung ano ginagawa ng ibang teams also. So, lahat ng hundreds of plays si Coach Franz, kailangan ko ma-memorize yun at kailangan kong ituro sa mga players. So, yun yung main job ko or task ko na ginagawa with Adamson Falcons.
Obviously, the team that you joined in Adamson, maraming Phil-Ams. Medyo hindi naman nalayo nung sa team mo sa Lasal dahil marami rin Phil-Ams nun.
Yeah.
Ano yung challenges mo personally with these players? Kasi iba yung generation mo sa generation ngayon. So, ano challenges mo doon?
If you're gonna ask me, a biggest challenge ko is to instill the mental toughness. Kung paano, how to approach the game, how to deal with this. Kasi sometimes, yung mga kids ngayon, medyo yung iba doon, iba-iba ugali, may mga mentally tough, may balat sibuyas, may sensitive. So, iba-iba talaga yung minsan nasa ibang page nila. Nasa page 1 kami, nasa page 10 na sila. So, yun yung pinaka-struggle or paano namin mag-penetrate mentally yung mga bata. Siyempre, of course, emotionally also. Kasi, they can't handle pag bumaba yung confidence nila eh. So, yun yung kailangan nandito lagi yung kumpiyansa nila. 1 minute, 5 minutes, 30 minutes ka naglalaro, yung level of confidence mo, it should be here. So, sa side naman ng coaching, syempre, kailangan namin ma-maintain yun as a team. So, yun. Lagi kami nag-uusap. We instill we shared some experiences before na ginawa namin. Syempre, like, particularly si Jerry Canamisi, pag nakikita nyo, sometimes he's so passive sa laro. So, sinasabi palagi sa akin ni Coach Franz, Ren, sabihin mo nga sa kanya, maging kasi kapal lang mukha mo sa laro.
Pero, having watched you with Lasal, kayo ni Don Aliado, who was also with you in Adamson, parang hindi kayo nagkulang sa kumpiyansa at angas kahit yung rookie year nyo. Ano ba sikreto doon? Yung animo spirit ng Lasal? Ano ba yan?
Well, syempre, I believe nobody can give you confidence. Your coaches, your parents, your friends, they can't give you confidence. It's up to you. Dapat, if you're a basketball player, if you're an individual, on and off the court, dapat yung confidence mo sa sarili mo, dapat you really believe in yourself that you can do everything. No limit. If you limit yourself, mahirap yon. Kasi, pero, kailangan mataas yung standards mo if you limit yourself. So, for me, yung confidence, talagang nasa loob ko eh. Parang, kung naging, I don't know, sabi nga ni Coach Franz, makapal talaga yung mukha ko. Parang, yung instinct ko ba, parang, it's there. It's really there. Parang, I get frustrated if I don't do yung expectations ko sa sarili ko, parang hindi ko nagawa yun. I'll be crying after the game.
You know, you were watching you back then, even in the PBA, you were very, very competitive. Nabanggit mo earlier, itong mga batang to, minsan, iba yung attitude, iba yung ano. Gaano kahaba yung PC mo sa pagtulog sa batang to? Kasi nakikita ko yung frustration nyo sa bench. Si Coach Fetz, nagagalit. Palit agad ng...
Well, so far, kailangan kasi may rule kami sa team. Meron bad cop, may good cop. Kami ni Don yung mga good cops. So, kailangan habaan namin yung patience namin, which it was a good training ground for us na habaan yung patience. And of course, dealing with kids also, medyo mahaba yung patience ko pag tuturo, pag-coach sa kanila at pag let them understand what's happening or how will they face, how will they deal those situations. Like yung mga pag nanalo na tapos natalo pa, minsan down Coach Don, Coach Franz, we'll talk with each other.
Coach Ren, obviously, Adamson is not Lasal, Ateneo, or San Beda na parang may school pride na gano'n. Yung instant school pride, yung mayabang tayo, maangas. Here in Adamson, how do you build that character? Anong ginawa ninyo? Anong mga, pwede ka ba magbigay ng example dyan? Coach Ren. Hello, nawala si Coach Ren. Guys, kung may mga questions lang kayo for Coach Renren, pakitype lang dun sa ating Q&A. You'll get a chance to field these questions, no? And sa mga panelists natin, kasama natin dyan si Mr. Joey Guillermo. He's the head of sports for the Phil Oil Flying V Sports. Yung mga darating na yung Phil Oil Flying V Pre-Season Cup, siya yung bossing dyan. Tsaka may mga pakuluyan na parating, yung pre-season for a cause, abangan ninyo. Mamaya, we're gonna hear from from Mr. Joey Guillermo. Standby lang kayo. Coach Ren, okay na kayo?
Yeah. Okay na. Ano ko naputol?
Yung sa we want to talk about yung sa Adamson, no? Parang pag sinabi mong Lasal, Ateneo, San Beda, may school pride din eh. Hindi na, di ba? Talagang hindi ka patay kung patay eh. Hindi ka talaga. Pero itong Adamson medyo kulang sa ganyan. Ano yung mga ginawa niyong steps para ma-build yung character ng team ninyo?
Oh, Coach Franz changed everything. Down to the basketball court. We renovated the basketball court. We built a new dorm for them. Siyempre, off the court, kailangan yung confidence ng bata mataas, yung moral niya mataas. So, naging comfortable sila doon sa dorm. Naging maganda yung court ng Adamson. Siyempre, yung mga incentives ni Coach Franz, he had some incentives for the players and for the team. So, yung moral boosting talaga ginawa namin at first. Tapos parang, syempre, those little things like dressing up, don't wear sandals in events, in team dinners, in going to the games. So, dress up properly, yung haircut mo, kailangan clean. So, down to that, talagang, of course, going to school and syempre, going to your classes, that's a priority for Coach Franz. So, everything, down to the little things, binago talaga lahat ni Coach Franz.
Alam mo yung coaching staff ninyo sa Adamson. Obviously, Coach Franz was a star player for LaSalle and for the San Miguel Beer team that he played on, not to mention NCC. Don Aliado was an outstanding center while playing for LaSalle and he was a very good PBA player. Tonichi Ituri, alam natin credentials ng mamang to. Even Jack Santiago.
Yes.
Ba yung nahirapan ba kayo dahil things were very easy for you guys and then you're teaching a bunch of kids na alam mo, hirap?
Well, it wasn't easy kasi it's Pumaren practice every day for me and for me and Don. So we prepared every practice. So it's a 3-hour hard practice for Coach Franz and under Coach Derek also in the PBA. So it wasn't easy. We've been stressing out with them kasi yung pagdating namin doon, they're used to 1.5 to 2-hour practice. And then pagpasok namin doon, 3-hour practice na without the workout pa. So plus workouts pa. So talagang nananakit yung katawan nila. Mentally, they're down. So talagang we shared yung experience namin. Sabi ko, the way we're practicing now, wala sa kaling at dun sa practice namin when Coach Franz first entered Lasal. Kasi 98, I remember Coach Franz entered there. Grabe practices namin. Kasi pagdating namin ng game, we weren't tired at all. We can play another game after our game. We were pressing full court. So, imagine that kung paano kami mag-practice. We don't suffer any cramps before in games especially. So talagang we're sharing those experiences and thoughts na how we practice before. Kasi nanibago talaga sila pagdating namin doon eh. Parang ibang-iba talaga yung practice. So talagang yun, kailangan namin i-share yung sarili namin experience. Pinagdaanan namin yan. We want to tell you, kung kaya namin, mas malakas kayo sa amin, mas mabilis, so kaya nyo rin yung ganyang practice. Of course, syempre, end of the day, maniniwala sila, pero sometimes they'll doubt you, pero syempre, if you gain their trust, talagang tuloy-tuloy na yun.
Ito, Coach. Was it easy playing against your alma mater?
No. No. It was hard.
Kwento kwento mo dyan?
Syempre, mixed feelings eh. Playing against Lasal. I represented Lasal with pride and honor. Now I'm on the other side, Adamson. At first nga, going to Adamson, parang nakakapanibago. Talagang iba yung culture. Tapos, syempre, playing against Lasal, mixed feelings. Pero gusto ko pa rin manalo. Syempre, it's a basketball game. Kahit sinong makalaban mo, if you're at the other end, syempre, yung goal namin is always to win. Doon mo ma-realize, parang, wait, I'm playing against my own alma mater. It's a really mixed feelings na parang, you have to give your best to defeat them or to win the game. And tapos, on the other hand, parang doon ka nang galing, you owe it to them, your education, your experience, yung mga natutunan mo, I'm here because of them. So, malaking ngayon ko lang naranasan yung mixed feeling, yung mixed emotions na yun.
Okay, ito magandang tanong to. Naranasan mo UAAP na nasa court ka. Ngayon, nandun ka sa sideline. Anong feeling, gano'n ka iba? At anong mga naririnig mo?
Well, playing, it was so fun. Sobrang fun nung naglalaro ka. Sa coaching, mas stressful eh. Parang, it was so stressful. Parang, you're always parang worried, you're always parang on your toes na magagawa ba nila to? Ito kailangan namin gawin. Kailangan ba nila, parang you're thinking, masushoot ba niya to? O madidepensa niya ba to? Parang hindi ko naisip yun as a player. Parang I just play. I had fun. I had fun competing. So, yun yung mga naisip namin sa coaching side. Kaya medyo stressful.
Para sa'yo, ano yung best victory nyo sa Adamson? At ano yung pinakamasaklap na talo?
Wow. Well, yung victory kasi parang parang sa akin dapat given yun eh. Every single game, kailangan panalo kami, di ba? So, yun yung but yung talo namin, syempre yung mga Final Four namin na lamang kami, tapos biglang matatalo kami sa dulo, one more stop or one more rebound, or one or two free throws na lang. Yun na lang kailangan namin gawin, tapos na yung laro. So, it was really frustrating. Yun yung mga talo namin. Actually, it was against Lasal, yung mga talo namin na masasakit. So, yun yung mga one rebound away, yung against UP, one stop away. So, yun yung mga masasakit na talo. Yun yung naalala ko.
UP.
Yeah, UP and Lasal. First 2 years namin, I think, tapos yung UP.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Jeric Ahanmisi has become one of the deadliest shooters in college basketball.
Yes.
Did you coach him specifically? What do you like in his game? Because when this dude is on fire, he's automatic, di ba? Pero
yes.
pagka-passive minsan, very passive,
True. Well, Jeric is a very talented player. He can dribble that basketball. He can penetrate. He looks more athletic than he looks. I mean, pag tingnan mo siya, mukhang simple lang, pero he's very athletic guy. Well, si Jeric, nung nagpunta siya sa amin, umikot na siya sa ibang teams, umikot na siya sa ibang school. So, nagpunta na siya ng NU, I think he went to Lasal also, he went to Ateneo also. So, dami niya na pinuntahan na teams na college. Pero when we saw him, he could shoot consistently. Although yung tira niya mababa. So, pero he was so consistent. So, sabi namin, very smooth. Tapos yun, on his first year, siya yung starting namin as a shooting guard. And of course, knowing Jerry, he's very relaxed eh. Kung ano galing niya off the court, ganun ano galing niya on the court. Very relaxed, very passive. Parang the game comes to him. Pero sometimes, if you're a scorer, you have to get that basketball and you have to force some plays. Parang you have to make it happen. Parang siya, he's averaging 15, 16 points per ball game. Hindi pa pilit yung laro niya. So we're telling him na sometimes, force the issue. To get that basketball, force the issue, break the play. May go signal siyang gano'n. He has the green light. So, yun yung challenge kay Jeric, yung instill yung killer instinct.
Parang pag nakita mo sa paglaro, hindi nagbabago yung emotion sa mukha niya, yung facial expression. Whether naka-score siya, na-blanka siya, nag-turnover, ganun yung itsura niya. Was it difficult? Yes. I know, you showed a lot of emotion when you hit the front. Dahil na si Donald Lado, pag may dinakdakan si Donald Lado, talagang papaprush off pa niya eh. And Jackson Tiago is a very demonstrative player. So, I think looking at that Adamson period, I think si Sean Manganti yata pinaka-demonstrative sa mga player niyo, di ba? Kung di si yung team na yon, yung last year, may expectations eh. Expectations. How did this team handle those expectations? Nahirapan ba sila? Biglang inaasahan sila mag-champion?
Well, syempre, first, second, third year namin, pumasok kami Final Four. Syempre, yung expectation namin lagi, kami ng coaching staff, expect namin, we're gonna go to the finals and win it. Every single season, yun ang expectation namin. Sa mga bata, nagugulat sila. Kasi yung winning culture, yung winning attitude, yun yung mga special mention lagi ni coach. Yung culture, we're forcing it to change talaga until we're winning games or parang, kasi at first hindi sila maniniwala sa'yo eh. At first hindi sila maniniwala talaga sa'yo until you started winning games. Doon sila mag-give in sa system mo talaga. Siyempre may mga, pa yan, ilag pa sa'yo, ganyan. Pero once you gain their trust, tuloy-tuloy na yan. And actually may run kami na tuloy-tuloy kami talaga. Yun yan, yung mga masasakit na talo namin against yung first 2 years namin. So, it was,
You had that big season opening win against Ateneo, di ba?
UP, I think. Yeah. Big season opening. In the first year, first playing first namin sa coaching job namin, first game, UP ata yun. Nagpaulan ng 3 points yung team. Hindi ko makalimutan yun eh. So, tapos sa Tineo, maganda. Pero, syempre, nagko-collapse kami sa dulo. So, yun, yung culture talaga, yung mentality sa sa team or specific players, talaga in-instill namin yung winning mentality. Yun yung gusto namin i-instill sa kanila, ilagay, and stamp sa kanilang mga
Maraming mga Phil foreigners, no? Gaano ka-importante na mag-settle down sila at maging in harmony with the homegrown?
kultura natin mga nagkakaroon talaga ng division. Talaga hindi mo maiwasan yon. But, of course, syempre kailangan, at the end of the day, pagdating mo sa basketball court, itapon na lahat yon. Like Coach Franz said, if you're in the basketball court, lahat kayo dito, brothers. If you hate each other outside, kailangan, pagdating sa basketball court, we're in harmony, we're in page one, we have one goal and in one direction. Kasi, pero, syempre sasabihin niya lang yon. Pero, off the court, aayusin din namin yon. Syempre, if you're, lalabas yun eh, if you don't like each other outside the court, lalabas sa loob ng court yun. So, kailangan ayusin mo din lahat yun. Pero,
balik, Coach.
sabihin niya, but yung trabaho namin, ayusin namin yung relationship ng mga players.
Coach, alam natin, at one point, medyo hindi pa in sync masyado yung mga ibang players, no? It took a while before Adamson team na yan. Etong last season, masakit ba yung pagkawala ni Sean Manganti? Kasi parang biglang napilay sa forward position.
Masakit kasi, laking kawalan talaga din si Sean Manganti because he played the crucial role for us previous seasons. So, he's versatile as a forward. Malaki siya, 6'4", and very athletic. So, ang dami niya pwedeng gawin. So, we had a hard time looking for a guy like him. Tapos si Jonathan Espeleta pa, who got injured after the season. After the season we played in, that's why hindi din siya nasa lineup. So, we had young guys with us. Na magagaling naman, pero syempre, kulang pa din because we lacked inside presence and the rebounding spot lagi. Yung rebounding stat line, if you can see, talagang if we make a stop, we have to rebound that basketball. We were making stops. But we can't finish it. It means we can't rebound that basketball. We were making stops pero na offensive rebound pa rin ng ibang teams. So we can't finish the play or the defensive strategy. So kasi we're making stops, we're making them miss. But we can't finish the defense. How do you finish the defense? Rebound that basketball and go on to the break. So, yun yung bilang kulang na kulang namin is rebounding that basketball.
Na-miss mo ba yung paglalaro nung nagko-coach ka? Wish mo ba sana pwede kang pumasok?
Those crucial moments. when Coach Franz drawing that one particular situation, he was drawing a crucial situation. He was drawing the play. Sinabi niya yung pangalan ko sa play.
Sure. Para kayo dito yung play. Para kayo dito ba talaga yung play? Ha?
Para sa akin. Sinabi niya yung pangalan ko.
Okay. Para dun sa mga late na pumasok sa ating webinar, officially, Coach Renren is not anymore with Adamson because he's gonna be concentrating on Aklan Sports, no? Coach, pag iwalag mo sa Adamson, madali ba yung desisyon? Nahirapan ka ba?
Well, constant naman yung usap namin nila Coach Franz. Actually, organizing other events. So, tapos nung January, we talk. Sabi niya, kung may plans kami na better opportunity, better offers, better for you guys, go for it. Go for it. Yung sa transport, kausap ko si Sir JP Aklan before, 2018, 2019, kakilala ko na siya, we've been talking. Yun yung pending talaga na plans namin na gawin talaga to. So, we've been talking, tapos January 15, usap kami ni Coach Franz, sabi niya, yun, if you have better plans, na may kailangan kang gawin, or mas magandang gawin para sa'yo, yun. Sabi niya, take it, sabi niya. Okay, sabi ko, Coach Franz, I said thank you to him na he opened doors for me. Nakita ko yung potential tsaka mga limitations ko as a coach, as a person also, na marami ako natutunan from him. Kasi being a player is different from being a coach or under a coach. So, ibang-iba siya. Ako, part of the Lasal Green Archers, the FedEx, under coach Derek Pumalan also, ibang-iba pag player, ibang-iba rin pag assistant coach ka, pag coaching staff ka na. So, I learned a lot of things doon sa 4 years ko with under coach Franz as a coach. So, yun, ano kami, okay naman, no hard feelings between us. Coach Jack texted me to go to UE. Okay.
Ako, ibang challenge din yan. Ibang challenge din yung
punta ako UE. Punta ako UE. Tapos usap kami ni Coach Jack. Yun, usap. Pero it didn't push through. Tapos yun, sabi ko, time na siguro na yung plan ko talaga yung gusto kong gawin. Ito. So yun, a plan sport. Maganda yung vision namin with the company, with the sports program, na gusto namin tulungan yung mga players to develop young players talaga na para mapunta sa college team, sa Gilas, sa pros. And of course, we're sponsoring players na it's not capable, na parang they don't have the means to pay, or parang wala silang way to enter the school. So we have scholars also na pinoprovide.
That's right.
Scholarship for the players. So we give them education, scholarship, syempre, and chance to play in leagues.
Coach Ren, before may mga tanong yung mga ating attendees before we get to
Sige.
that. May yung nabanggit mo yung national team, no? Ano yung para sa'yo? What was it like playing for the national team? Ano most memorable tournament mo at bakit?
Wow, every single moment, every single time, every single second, minutes, hour, I cherished it. Actually, during the lockdown, may mga videos ako with the team na hindi ko pa nilalabas. Na ako lang ata meron nun. With the national team, under Coach Chot Pumalan, Coach Chot Reyes. So, ang dami kong videos like
Tokushima.
Ha?
Tokushima.
Yun sa Japan, sa Serbia kami, sa States kami, sa Las Vegas. May mga videos ako, may mga pictures na nagto-talk na, nagbi-video pa ako. So, well, representing...
Ito yung teammate mo, sila Danny Seager.
Danny Seager, lahat. Eric Mek, si Taulaba, Jimmy Alapag, Renren, Kelly Williams, Dave Norwood, JJ Elterbrand, Mark Kagiwa, si James Yap, andun din. Of course, kompleto kami. Sila Tony De La Cruz. Yun, representing schools. Ha? Ano na? Ako, kailan na din ako
Pero may mas
yung
Shima,
to answer your, oh, oh,
go.
yung back to your question, yung representing, kung paano, how it feels representing the country. Well, if you represented the school with pride and honor, grabe talaga. Sobrang hype talaga. Tumataas balibo mo. Imagine if you're gonna represent your country and your flag, the Philippine flag is in your shirt. So, it's in a different level. Iba talaga. Parang you're ready to die. You're ready to kill. Especially under Coach Chot, who's a really good motivator. I mean, our speeches and syempre he'll talk to us. Paglabas namin ng court, well, parang ready kami pumatay, ready kami to kill sa kabuhan. Ganun ka intense yung ano namin, yung how Coach Shot motivated us. So, ibang klase representing the country, it's a different feeling. Tapos, makikita mo, yung crowd pa, majority panay Pinoy, even if you're in the other country. So, it's really different. Parang home court mo, parang nasa Pilipinas. Kasi, makikita mo, panay Pinoy talaga, banners all over, panay Pinoy. Tapos, after a game or after a practice, hindi mo mamimiss yung mga lutong bahay. They're gonna invite us sa mga bahay nila to eat. And they have fun also and drink.
Abangan namin yung mga videos mo, ha?
Papangalan pa ako kung pwede labas.
Okay, ito may mga katanungan. Si Roel Pascual. Hindi. Muna tayo kay Ryan La Rosa. Ang tanong ni Ryan La Rosa, as a coach, what is the greatest learning you've gained as a player that you can share to your players? Ano biggest learning mo as a player na sinishare mo sa mga players mo?
Well, those little things. Little things matters. Little things, don't disregard anything. Always pay attention to those little things. Yung mga maliliit na bagay, pinaka-importante. For example, like boxing out. Simple box out will win you games. Simple sprinting, going to your spot, it will make a big difference. When I was a player, I didn't know that. Pero I just did it. Nung player ako, I just go to that spot, I go box out, I go.
Coach, parang nawala si Coach. Joey, standby lang, Joey. Coach Ren, are you there? Coach Ren? Technical difficulties lang, nawala si Coach Ren.
Pero hindi natin nakikita yung
Go, Coach. Coach Ren, sige lang. Sa mga attendees, participants natin, magtanong lang kayo. Sige, sasagutin ni Coach Renren lahat yan. Kung kaya niya, ha? Nais natin magpasalamat sa Phil Oil Flying V Sports headed by Joey Guillermo, sa Blackwater Elite under Coach Ariel Vanguardia for hosting us in the spotlight. We're gonna hear from Mr. Guillermo in a bit. Standby lang kayo. Mga announcement yan. Coach Ren, okay na kayo, Coach Ren? Coach Renren. Guys, tanong lang kayo, ha? Sasagutin ni Coach Renren yan. Coach Ren. Sa mga ating mga participants, abangan nyo lang. We have brothers Matt and Mike Nieto coming soon dito sa In the Spotlight from Phil Oil Flying V Sports and Blackwater Elite. Hintayin nyo lang yung announcement namin. Temporarily this Saturday. We're waiting for confirmation kasi baka may paggawa ang gilas sa kanila. Pero kung wala, tuloy tayo sa Sabado. Ren, Coach Ren. Coach Ren, sorry. Coach Ren, ayan. Ayan.
Yeah, no. I hope I answered this question.
Yeah. Okay, from Russell Racelis, can a grassroots coach from the province have a chance to coach in the UAP and NCAA? Paano nila magagawa yun, coach?
Oh, of course. That, like I said earlier, don't limit yourself. If you're a coach there in the province, don't limit yourself. Ang daming mga coaches ngayon is from the province. Especially yung mga players, di ba? Ang daming mga galing din from the province. So don't limit yourself. You can attend, mga webinar or dati may mga coaching clinics na it was held by, actually sila Coach Ariel did that also, na merong mga coaching clinics. Attend those para mag-widen yung kaalaman mo, your knowledge of of basketball, kasi ang dami pa nating hindi alam. Always keep on learning. And going here in the in Manila, it's not gonna be easy. I'll be honest, it's not gonna be easy. Pero very doable. It's very possible that you can coach here in Manila.
Right.
Watch, be afraid to take a risk or take that opportunity, kasi once it's gone, it's gone. So if you really want to do it, just
Yep.
do what you want. Yung advice ko kasi, don't hesitate.
Right. Okay, meron naman tayong tanong from Mark Barrera, Coach Renren. Ang tanong niya, how do you choose where to coach? How do you choose? Pwede ba yon? Pwede ka mamili kung saan ka magko-coach?
Well, pwede kang mamili if you want. If you have that capability or that opportunity, like, or blue or green. Kung meron kang opportunity dyan. Ako, pag may opportunity, I take it. I take it every time. I take it every time if I have that opportunity. Pero if I have a choice between green or blue, syempre, I'll make that choice. But if may opportunity niya dyan, just grab it. Grab it.
Right. Okay. From Leo Arrigue, Coach, how do you develop a good shooter? Paano nyo develop yan? Ako, magandang tanong yan.
Yan ang pinakamaganda ng ngayong araw na to. Well, number one. Number one. Of course, dun tayo sa technique muna. Technique muna tayo. Number one, form. Para sa akin, number one is form. Kailangan you have that form na tama as a shooter. But I learned through the years, may mga iba-iba tayong muscle structure. Iba-iba tayo ng muscle structure. I was lucky na diretso talaga ako. Yung kamay ko dumidiretso talaga. Pero may mga shooters na consistent na shooter kahit hindi maganda yung form. I've learned that through my experience coaching. So, dati pinipili
Si Coach Ren.
Siyempre, you have to do a lot of practice. Lagay mo, mag-invest time to practice. Practice. Every angle, every spot.
Pero Coach, may routine kayo. Baka pwede kayo mag-share ng routine. How many shots you take from this side, that side. You know, what is your pre-workout regimen? Baka pwede kayo mag-share ng ganun. Coach Ren, nawala si Coach Ren. Technical difficulties, keeper questions coming. Sasagutin namin yan. Hanggang 5:30 po tayo. Sige lang, magtanong kayo. Coach Ren, nawala si Coach Ren. Technical difficulties, bear with us please. You're watching In the Spotlight from Philoil Flying B Sports and Blackwater Elite. Maraming salamat kay Coach Ariel Vanguardia, Mr. Joey Guillermo.
Patience yan. Consistency is the key. I mean, yes, Rick, I'm here.
Go ahead please.
Oh, yun.
Baka may ma-share ka.
Practice, invest time in it.
Coach Ren.
So, doon naman mental aspect. Kasi, so, hello? Yeah, I'm here.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, doon naman tayo sa mental aspect. Siyempre,
Sige lang, Coach. Go.
of shooting, hindi ko masasabing it's really fun. Sometimes it's gonna be sobrang boring, pero you have to be obsessed or you have to be so addicted na kailangan you want to set a goal na kailangan ma-perfect mo lahat. Kasi me growing up, parang may pagka-obsessive ako na parang I have to perfect everything. Parang kailangan maka 5 straight ako, 10 straight ako dito sa spot na to. Or kailangan ko ma 3 straight dito doing this. So, may ganun akong goals. So, set goals for yourself. If you want perfection, so be it. I know there's walang perfect, but syempre, gusto mo perfect every time. Syempre, gusto mo, you can be close to perfection. So, nothing wrong with that. So, just keep the best time. Don't get bored easily. Kids nowadays get bored easily because parang mabilisan talaga sila, gusto nila But it won't happen. Shortcuts, wala. Hindi walang shortcuts to be a better player or better shooter or the best shooter. You have to invest long hours.
Coach, may tanong dito. Nanonood ba kayo ng The Last Dance? And you were in high school
Yeah.
when the Chicago Bulls were winning. Number one, Chicago Bulls fan daw kayo, tinatanong nila. At number two, pag pinapanood yung Last Dance ngayon, ano mga takeaways ninyo sa Last Dance?
Well, number one, I'm a idol ko si Michael Jordan. So I'm a Chicago Bulls fan growing up. My shoes when I was a kid, it's all Jordan. So
Wala si Coach Ren. Sayang yun. Gandang discussion na to. Nasa The Last Dance na tayo. Joey, standby ka lang dyan. Ito turn over ko na sa'yo in a bit.
Right.
and I learned a lot of things. Hello?
Yes, go, Coach. Sige lang, Coach. Go.
Memorize yung mga documentary ni pare-parehas. But this
Coach, nawala kayo, Coach.
on it, how competitive he is every single time he face or he approach every talagang he doesn't care. He doesn't care as long he wins. He'll do whatever it takes to win. So, ganun siya. If you hate him, you love him, he doesn't care. He wants to win. Kung gusto ka ng teammate mo, it doesn't matter. Gusto niya maging magaling ka din para manalo kayo. He wants them to be better players also. Kung makas out niya or magbura siya with the players or hindi niya gusto yung mga sinasabi ng ibang teammate niya or sinasabi niya towards his players or teammates, he doesn't care. He just wants to win. That's my takeaway. Number one, he's a winner. And then the Kobe thing, Kobe MJ comparison, I know mismo ni Kobe Bryant with him or to ask him who's gonna win one-on-one. If you're gonna ask me, to be fair with everyone, I'm idol ko si Michael Jordan. I'm a fan of Kobe Bryant. That's a big difference. idol is not very, hindi siya reachable. A fan, you can relate to a fan. I mean, you can relate to to Kobe. I can relate to him kasi parang growing up, parang sabay kami lumaki. Parang ganun na feeling ko eh. Parang sabay kami lumaki, pinagdaanan. During yung LA times niya, parang he was hated because of ball hogging. He doesn't go out with his teammates. Well, now you understand why they don't want to go out with their teammates. They're in the clubs.
That's right.
They were drinking and everything. They're partying, but those guys doesn't want that in their careers. That's why they're alone in their rooms and reviewing or watching films. So they want to be the best players ever. So ngayon naiintindihan natin kung bakit sila isolated, kung bakit sila alone. Before you won't understand that. So now everybody knows what's happening behind those when the lights are off. So ngayon I have a complete understanding na, pero I was expecting that way. Parang may dahilan kung ba't ayaw nila with going out with their teammates. So yun yung mga natutunan ko. And of course, Dennis Rodman. You can't judge a book by its cover.
Nagkaroon ka ba ng tweet na
Wow.
Nagkaroon ka ba ng tweet? Alam mo, hindi naman kailangan.
Wala.
Wala naman.
Wala. Bawal ko yung Coach Franz yun.
Okay, si Ruel Pascual, ang kanyang tanong ay, na-experience mo ba yung shooter slump? Anong ginawa mo para matanggal ka sa slump mo?
Lahat ng players, lahat ng shooters, all the best shooters go through that. Sa slump na yan, sa hop na yan, sa wall na yan. All you have to do is face it. Ako, physically, ang ginawa ko, I just kept on shooting. It starts with practice. I go back to the gym, I go back to the court, I grab that basketball and keep shooting. Walang ibang dapat gawin. If you're in a slump, just keep on shooting.
Okay. Galing naman kay Emerito Paredes. Coach, ano kaya ang reason bakit rare na yung mga elite shooters tulad nun ni Coach Alan Kaibig? Considering, Filipinos like to shoot from the outside. Ano nangyari, Coach?
Well, yung trend kasi ngayon, like now, marami akong napapanood sa YouTube. Nakikita ko yung mga basketball, ano tawag nila doon? Online camps. They practice dribbling all the time. They've been dribbling every time. Tapos yung mga highlight plays, of course, kasalanan ng mga videos yan eh. Nakikita natin yung mga highlight. Ang sarap panoorin, yung mga ankle breakers. That's why sometimes, or most of the time now, wala ka na makikitang mga specialists, mga assassins from the outside, mga outside shooters, yung talagang malilabel mo na sa shooter. Na parang kahit mag-witness 100 times, he'll take the last shot, the 101 attempt. He'll gonna take it. So, the confidence level of a shooter, makikita mo, wala na. Kasi they dribble 100 times. Big difference. You have to take like 1,000 shots. I'm not even exaggerating it. 1,000 shots or more every day, every single day. Find time. There's always time to improve on everything. If you want to improve in dribbling, so be it. Of course, for me, as a player, as a coach, player and a coach, ang unang hinahanap ng coach is magaling shumut. So, talagang bakit wala na? Because yung sabi ko nga kanina sa talk ko, yung little things. Those little things matters.
Wala si Coach Ren.
Game. It's a team sport. It's a 5-on-5. So, for me, if I'm gonna build a team, marunong school.
Coach Ren, naranasan mo ba yung sitwasyon na, sabi mo, lahat dumadaan sa ganyan. Naranasan mo ba yung bato ka ng bato na pumapasok, pero yung last shot mo sa'yo pa rin binigay at na-shoot mo? Nangyari ba yun? sa career mo? Coach Ren? Wala si Coach Ren. Technical difficulties. Sandali lang po. Coach, nandiyan kayo, Coach?
Hello, Rick?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rick, yan. What was the question?
Naranasan mo ba yung siguro mga 5 consecutive shots walang pumasok and then the very last shot sa na shoot mo? Naranasan mo ba yun?
Actually, 10.
10 times? Total missed shots.
Final hit the UAP. I was not hitting shots in the first half. May final game the UAP. I was so emotional kasi nung last game na yun eh. Actually, I was emotional and tired at that game. Yung game 3. Yeah, Ateneo. I was emotional kasi parang,
Go.
Nag-round robin kami. Sorry. Nag-round robin kami. Tapos yung mga, syempre yung community, thanks for the memories, ganyan. I think I had 2 points or 6. Then sabi ko, we're down 10 at the half. So sabi ko, sa dugout, kailangan ko lang step up. I was the missing link kasi 10 points na yun, I should cover the 10 points. So, fortunately, in the second half, I just kept on shooting. I was running around, found open spaces. So, yun, I hit my shots.
This was 2001, right? 2001.
Yeah. No, 2001.
Ito yung nagmintis si Rainier season, pero pagbalik sa kabila, na-shoot mo yung tres mo. Ito yun, di ba?
Ata. I think I had 5 triples in the game. All in the second half.
Masakit?
Sorry.
Ganun talaga yun. Coach Ren, okay. How does it feel to have your number retired by LaSalle? Ikaw yata ang pinakaunang player na retire yung numero, di ba? Ikaw, di ba?
No, there's
Bang.
Sir Lee Mimbeng, the late Lee Mimbeng, and the late also Bachman. Tapos ako yung sa generation ko, ako yung first. Sobrang honored ako of course, when I was young, nasa college ako, parang okay, parang ganun. Pero now, looking back, iba yung feeling na nakikita mo yung jersey mo in the rafters. So, very proud. Tapos parang nasuklian yung pagod ko. Parang ganun. Parang I was, parang na-compliment ako, nabigyan ako ng award, parang ganun yung feeling. Parang, sarap. Ganun.
Coach Mark Barrera, may katanungan dito. Anong eskwelahan, sa iyong pananaw, ano yung eskwelahan ngayon na may best program para sa basketball sa ating bansa?
I've been under Coach Franz. Maganda yung program niya if you're a raw talent, but you're very hardworking. Kasi Coach Franz requires only effort and hard work. Yung skills, ibibigay niya sa yun. Lahat ng yung required niya, very simple. You should be hardworking and give that extra effort. Yun ang nakita ko while coaching under Coach Franz dun sa Adamson Falcons. Hindi ganun ka-talented yung players. Ang requirement niya lang, hard work and effort. Tapos, siya, pag hindi ka niya, kunwari, nakikita namin yung player nasa team B, nasa reserve, pero we won't be able to use him. Sinasabi niya lagi na humanap ka ng ibang schools na pwede mong paglaruan na pwede kang magamit. Better opportunity na maglaro sa ibang teams na pwede kang magamit, go there. Yun ang sinasabi niya. Pero you're welcome to come back to us. So, it's like that. So, I think, kasi kuwari ako, na-reserve ako, kuwari, I came from high school, tapos na-reserve ako 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. After 3 years, parang nalipasan ka na eh. Parang sayang yung time. Time is very essential. Time is really gold for now. Kasi ang bilis ng transition. So, sabi ko nga, pag may opportunity, take it. Don't even hesitate.
That's right. That's right. We have one last question before we hear from Joey Guillermo. Ito, teka, may dalawa pala. Sorry. Tanong ni Emilio Lagyap Jr. Who do you look up to the NBA coaches as an influence, Coach Renren? Sino sa mga NBA coaches na nag-influence sa'yo?
Oh, NBA coaches?
NBA. NBA.
NBA now, well, it was Phil Jackson before. Kasi the way, like now, yung sa Last Dance, yung sinasabi niya na yung how he treated players, especially handling with Dennis Rodman. Kasi now, coaching a college team, yung sa Adamson, parang iba-iba talaga yung personalities nila. You can't treat them the same. Iba-iba talaga yan. So, yung pagtrato mo sa kanila, kung ano, trato mo sa akin, hindi pwedeng trato mo sa iba din. It should be different. So, yun yung ano, gusto kong i-relay na talagang dapat yung relationship mo with your players okay talaga para they're ready to die for you inside the floor.
Okay, last question before we turn it over to Coach Ariel and Joey Guillermo. Ito, medyo babalik tayo dun sa eskwelahan mo, sa preschool mo. Coach, tanong ni Coach Joel Pascual, Coach, pwede bang makita o malaman kung anong curriculum mo sa kindergarten students mo? Medyo mabigat yan.
Well, kailangan kausapin mo yung wife ko. Siya yung she's the director. Actually, she runs the school.
Okay.
So, we help also other schools also from the province na nagtayo din ng school doon. We help them. We share their curriculum. She shared her knowledge. So, the best person to talk to is my wife, not me.
All right. Okay, now with that, we're going to turn it over to Coach Ariel Vanguardia and Joey Guillermo. Coach Ariel, Joey, sige, take it away.
Hi, Joey. I know you have some announcement or some good news for our volleyball fans or the sporting fans.
Baka may tanong
Coach.
Renren.
Anyway, Coach, sadly, with all of this ECQ happening, yung preseason namin that was supposed to start last Friday, May 1, we do not know if we can still go with it by after the ECQ. As we know that the GCQ right now leaves courts nowhere to start. So anyway, right now in Phil Oil, we're trying to come up with a fundraising for the referees, the table officials, our tournament staff, and event security. We know these people are on a no pay, no work, no pay. So it's like no gain, no pay. So we're just we're putting up the project. Actually, it's already scheduled to be launched hopefully by Monday. We're just getting some necessary permits like the DSWD so that we can formally announce this project of fundraising. We will call it Filler Flying the Pre-Season for a Cause.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully when we launch this, people will be able to help our referees, our table officials, our tournament staff, and event security who were expecting and depending on this kind of tournaments. No? So hopefully by Monday we'll be doing that. Then we're also looking at something that siguro pang pakulo. We're working on something like a video game involving the 18 schools. The preseason is normally joined by the teams from UAP and NCAA. So we were thinking of having a tournament pero video game using the platform of the NBA 2K. Medyo siniset up lang namin, and hopefully we can have this parang like Ateneo, alam naman natin lahat itong mga players are hooked into NBA 2K, so yung video game. So we were thinking of having that video game, inviting all of these schools, and they play in this parang meron tayong pre-season league na video game.
Okay yan, sir. Baka merong para sa coaches, sasali rin ako, ha?
Oo.
When? Sali tayo. 2K.
Coach.
Gagawin natin dyan, we were thinking like, sabihin natin yung mga tiga Ateneo,
Yan.
tiga
May alumni.
NBA,
Sali kami dyan.
Golden State Ateneo. Tapos sabihin natin yung Lasal, tawag dito, chooses Los Angeles. So sabihin natin Los Angeles, LSU. So meron
Lasal Sixers kasi Sixers ang ang team ko eh.
Ganun. Hindi gagawa tayo.
Okay, thank you. Masaya yan. I'm sure mga attendees natin will be very interested, mga 2K fans din yan.
Coach Ren, before we baka you might want to share again with our participants yung Aklan Sports, what to watch out for, how can they avail of more information, saan sila pwede magpunta, Coach Ren?
Oh well, please follow our IG account and our FB page. Yung IG account namin is Aklan Sports Skills Factory, and FB page namin is Aklan Sports Skills Factory as well. And then I post some workouts, some basic drills for kids, and some for adults, and for mga players na gustong i-follow it. It's really basic. If you want to be personalized, I'm gonna come up with a parang organized like this, like a Zoom training program, but it's gonna be more personalized, not like a camp. It's more of mentorship. So abangan yan. It will be announced in the Aklan Sports Skills Factory Facebook page and Instagram.
Coach Renren, yung Aklan, letter C, di ba? Hindi letter K.
C, yeah. ACLA. Yan. ACLAN. Sports Skills Factory. Or follow me on Instagram also and my Facebook. Tapos, malilink naman kayo dun sa Aklan Sports kasi makikita nyo, I'll post some also in my personal page. So, yun. Mas madali yun. You can message me there.
Coach Ariel?
Okay. So, again, if we don't have a further announcement, Rick, the ball is yours.
Well, we want to thank, obviously, Phil Oil Flying V Sports and Blackwater Elite for hosting the very first episode featuring Renren Ritualo. Idol natin yan, naging kaibigan natin.
Thank you.
When we did the video along with Geronte, and I learned to love Coach Renren. So,
kahit kulay blue ka, green kami ni Renren.
So, maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga nagtanong para kay Coach Ren. Mabuhay yung Aklan Sports, and we wish the best for his Adamson team. He's no longer a part of the Adamson team. Good luck na lang pa rin sa kanila. And maraming salamat. After this, we have Coach Derek Pumanen coming on board. Diba? So, abangan niyan si Manong.
Manong at 6 p.m. coaches. Nako. Baka mapagod tayo. Handa na kayo. Hard na session natin mamaya. Alam niyo ba yan? Oo, alam niyo. Coach Renren yan. Hard na session natin with Manong. The man they call Manong. Full circle. Back with the De La Salle Green Archers. That's at 6 p.m.
So maraming salamat sa lahat. Mr. Joey Guillermo, Coach Ariel. Obviously, Coach Ren, any last words, especially para sa ating participants? Baka gusto yung pasalamatan sila na nag-attend sila.
Oh, thanks for everyone. Thank you, Coach Ariel, Coach, for inviting me. Rick, thank you, and Sir Joey, salamat din for inviting me here. Sana this not the first and the last.
Maulit
Of
yan.
course, of course, of course. And feel free to ano
Maglalaro
to
pa tayo ng
share.
NBA too.
Oh, to at saka you can share with the Hoop Coaches International Facebook any project that you have. Just post it there.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Thank you
thank
so
you.
much. Thank you so much.
Good night. Good night. See you guys
Good-
later.
Stay safe, guys.
Bye.